So then God stepped into your life and changed your pattern of praying, which was from when a crisis happened, you reacted and prayed. Or when there was a need for prayer, you prayed, to a lifestyle and a passion, really, of prayer, because that's got to come from within your heart, right?
That's right. That's right.
Tell us about that passion for prayer, because you could choose any ministry in the world, and you've chosen prayer. Why did you do that?
Well, really, I think two reasons. One, because it had such a profound effect on me, and there's another thing that I need to share that really within the next year did something phenomenal in my life that moved me forever into prayer ministry. But I think the other thing was just recognizing that so many believers were just like me, that's the common, I think among Western believers anyway, that prayer is that fix-it tool. And there's so much more to it. I stayed a year in Albany, taught a year at a high school there, and God, in another miraculous way, moved me into becoming a classics editor for a small publishing house, Christian publishing house in Pennsylvania. And this publishing house owned almost all the rights to the works of A.W. Tozer. And the first project that I had there was to write a study guide to A.W. Tozer's best-selling book, The Pursuit of God, which is really about hungering after God. Yeah. And the year that I worked on that project, and I was working on other things too, but I kind of through the course of a year focused on that. And I probably read that book, Pursuit of God, 8-10 times. I was immersed in the scriptures that were related to Tozer's points. And I had to test what I was putting together. So I used the material in an adult Sunday school class at my church, taught each week. And then I had a team of kind of my peers in a small group that would kind of critique and so forth. And it was during that year that God gave me such a profound hunger for Him, which is really what that book is about. And it was through that hunger that I began to really realize the relational aspect of prayer that I'd been missing all those years. And so God started moving me deeper and deeper into that relational thing. And it was as I moved into that deeper that the other aspects of prayer that I'm probably more focused on today, intercession and even warfare and those kinds of things, they started to kind of come in line over the course of time. It was really about a 5-year journey that moved me from there until I eventually, in 1997, I had moved over to Colorado Springs working for Nav Press at that time, and God put on my heart a magazine on prayer, to launch a magazine on prayer. And so that was kind of the calling that came into my life during that time, that He wanted me to really focus on helping people to make prayer more significant in their lives. And that was one of the mediums that I began to do that from, the platform that I began to do that from.